Hey, it's Primoz Lazar here, and I'm gonna take you through this PDF where I'm gonna teach you how to write value-driven client attraction promotional posts so you can attract coaching clients reaching out to you organically from you posting on social media, on Facebook or Instagram, or sending emails out, or publishing your videos on YouTube, or in any way that you could communicate your message out to your audience. This method that I'm gonna teach you is gonna help you that people reach out to you to work with you, and we're gonna learn how to do exactly that right now. And I sent this PDF document to your email so you can download it and you can print it out, because I'm giving you also templates for your templates of frameworks for your content creation, which I'm gonna introduce you to down below. And once again, this is a step-by-step guide to get people messaging you to start working with you as your coaching clients. And this process is gonna help you create social media lead generation content pieces that get potential clients express interest to work with you, and they message you, right? So they are quite lead generation oriented, and they are a little more promotional content pieces that I'm gonna show you how to create and write. And specifically, I'm gonna teach you one content creation framework method, which is a 3 or 4 step method, 4 step process through which you're gonna write or create your content pieces. And if you will be creating content pieces through this one method every day, daily, you can start getting one inbound lead per post or per few posts. Just imagine that if you publish 3-4 times a week and 1, 2, 3, 4 people always message you, hey, I want to know more, right? Imagine that. Then you schedule a call with that person and you begin working with them as your coaching client or so. So imagine that these content pieces that I'm gonna teach you how to create are gonna get people reaching out to you and replying to your emails, to your posts, commenting below. They're gonna engage and express interest to work with you. And more about that just in a sec. So my experience with content creation is it goes this way. When I started with online coaching, I got my first high-paying clients through networking and reaching out to people via DMs. That's the way that I learned to get my first higher-paying coaching clients online. I was DMing a lot of people and creating those conversations, but and this worked. It still works, but it took quite some time on daily basis to chat to each individual DM person and explain them things over and over again to each individual person. But then I learned how to communicate my value, the outcomes that I delivered, my value, my message through social media content, which on contrary, right, if I'm doing DM chats, I'm just speaking to one DM person at a time, but posting on social media is like you speaking to many, right? Many people see and read those content pieces. And it all changed when I started publishing on social media, and when I learned how to write and how to record videos properly, I got people reaching out to me, because I asked them to reach out to me in those content pieces if they need help, if they want me to help them, right? So this is me recording videos, doing short reels, YouTube videos, and I do a lot of copywriting. I put out there a lot of written content pieces and send out emails. I write articles and these kind of things, right? So after you complete this course, do this. Read more about it at the end of the PDF, right? I need you to, first of all, I forgot to write here, I need you to write your first few content pieces, right? After you see my templates. Write your first content piece. And then you can get also access to a few of my mini courses that are gonna teach you the content attraction mastery, how to create your core signature program if you don't have one yet, for which you can charge $2,000 or more, and how to convert high value leads into clients effortlessly. I'm gonna share with you one call close script and DM conversation script. More about this at the end. You can get access to those, and you can get a $69 initial one-on-one coaching session, and if you stayed at the end, I actually am gonna give you this session for $19, for $19. One-on-one coaching session, it's actually gonna be, it can be a copywriting session, so we can overview together the content piece that you wrote through this PDF, right? Let's get now started. This is a content creation lesson, and I'm gonna show you and explain you how to use this method of mine to create your lead generation promotional content pieces. Through the content you publish on social media, you will want to communicate to your audience a variety of different valuable leverage topics that move them, they wow them. Valuable leverage topics, I'm gonna talk about them down here, okay? So these are certain value-driven topics that shift people. They wow them, they educate them, they see that those people see that you know what you're talking about, and they desire to have more of you, right? And you can be communicated those topics. Actually, let me explain this right now, right? Which I already did. So you will have a bunch of topics available here in your mind, or if you write them out, right? And one example of these leverage topics is lose weight by exercising and eating healthy, right? Imagine you pick this topic on which you're gonna talk about, right? And then at the end you're gonna put call to action. I'm gonna talk with you about the framework later, okay? So you can be communicating a bunch of these topics that you come up with in your mind, or you write all of them out, through a variety of different content creation formats. Whichever of those formats suits you most to communicate your message through. And there exist long form formats of content pieces, articles, YouTube videos, going Facebook or Instagram live. You have shorter form of content pieces which don't live that long as long form videos on YouTube or articles on your website, right? They don't derive traffic to you ongoingly on long term. Right, I'm talking about the short format, short-term content pieces, and these are usually images, carousels, reels with caption on Instagram, right, or Facebook. And then you have instant kind of formats of content pieces. Those are stories that disappear in 24 hours, or emails that you send out which also disappear, for example, in 24 hours. People see them and they are gone, right? Then don't return back to them anymore, for example. And why I'm saying this is because if you pick certain topic, right, and you know the formats through which you're gonna communicate, now there exists a 4-step content creation framework here to the right, through which you're gonna be communicating this topic through this format, so it gets that message out to your audience, right? And there exists a 4-step framework with call to action at the end that gets people to message you then, or to schedule calls with you or take action, right? I'm gonna explain you that on the next kind of page here. And if you write through this framework and you in depth and clearly elaborate this topic, and it's nice and clear and it wows people, right, then people are gonna be taking action because they're gonna understand it. And also you will want to clearly write and be good with your copywriting, right, so it's not kind of off. And if you only master how to communicate any topic's message through this 4-step content creation framework that I'm gonna show you right now, and you keep posting it daily in front of your audience, people will start taking action and reaching out to you. Okay, so let's dive into this 4-step framework right now. This is an example of my Instagram post, right, that I picked up a long time ago and screenshotted it, right? And as you can see, it has 1, 2, 3, 4 steps, right? So here should say 4 step, right? Sometimes it's 3, sometimes it's 4 if we remove this second step, but it's good to know this second step as well. So as you can see, step number 1 of your copywriting should be introduction, opening up with a strong message that shares that leverage topic idea that hooks people. So after reading this first sentence or two, they already need to know what they can expect from this content piece, right? And we're gonna take a few more examples down below where I share with you some templates for this, which you can fill in on your own then, and you publish on your social channels, right? But in this first sentence, I share with them certain question or certain topic, and I give them the expectations of the content piece. In this case, it says what it takes to start a full-time online income coaching business, right? And then number 2 is elaborating on this first sentence, right? You see, I will add another paragraph on top of the first one, so it always adds on top, these paragraphs add on top of each other, and they drive the topic home to the end of the day, right? At the end of the day. And number 2 here is elaboration, right? Address the introduction statement and share the main insight of what causes it or certain benefit or why they should keep reading, right? So in this case, I said a starting online coach asked me what is going to be required for them to build a full-time online coaching practice. This is what I answered. So basically, I repeated myself here and I told them why I'm going to talk about it, and hopefully they find themselves in this topic, right? And then we will have the number 3, which is the plot. We will want to explain this full idea that we just shared, and we will want to drive the topic home. We will want to teach people or solve the problem or give them an insight to the solution and tell them how they can achieve that certain benefit or outcome right thereafter, and we will drive the topic home. So basically, right, opening it up, elaborating it just quickly a little bit, and then driving it all home. And then we want to conclude with a call to action, right? So number 3, you see that I taught them here how they can become full-time online coaches, right? And which are the things that they're gonna need to be doing in a very short form. And now number 4, right, I said here, if you need help with executing on your daily social media marketing work, DM me so I can help. And I could even say here, I would love to help you free of charge. I would love to give you some advice or have a call with you. I could even say this here next to it. So it moves people even more, and they feel like, oh, this person is here just to help me. And of course, you know what happens thereafter. If you schedule a call with this person, you can always elevate them to becoming your high-paying coaching client, right? So a call to action should always tell people what to do next, either to message you, visit certain link, go to your bio, do this and that, press the button down below to purchase, reply to your email. So there are a variety of call to actions, right, that you can tell people what to do next, and people actually do these things when you give them the opportunity, right? So I'm gonna urge you, when you start writing in this way, that you always tell people what to do next. Learn how to be a little more like promotional. Otherwise, people will never start reaching out to you, right? You need to make money with this. And when I was telling to people my story, my value, and I never gave them a call to action at the end, they never messaged me. But when I started putting call to actions at the end, always, all the time, people were dripping in all the time. One here, one there, one from my email, one from my Instagram DMs, one from YouTube scheduled a call with me. Another person did this and that. So that's what started happening when I started writing in this way, right? So before we go into some templates and examples that I'm gonna give you, which you can just copy and paste and use, let me give you a few copywriting tips, right? Through your content creation, you need to be conversational, right? Like speaking to a friend, right? You should not be that academic. You should be very fun and conversational so people enjoy reading your stuff. Each paragraph, like I told you already before, needs to add on top of one another, and they need to elaborate on the previous point. Right? So you cannot mention something and people don't know in their head what you meant with that and never elaborate on it. You always need to say the next thing and support the previous one and drive this kind of content piece to the end, right? You should also write in a very simple language, like a third grade simple language in a storytelling format. You should avoid academic level of writing because people on social media don't want to think too much. They want that you spoon feed them and you explain and elaborate on and it's clear and it's simple and it's very easy to digest. That's the way, in a way, that you should be writing, right? So, and also allow yourself to break rules. Let your copy flow, right? I see a lot of copywriters that they skip putting commas. They just break sentences down and they just do ta-da-da-da, and it's good. It's quick and it's smooth and it's soft to people reading it, and they will then resonate with it. They will take action. Right? As you can see, I put some smileys, emojis in here, right? I didn't break a lot of rules here with this content piece, but you see, I put 3 dots down here at the end, and I started a new sentence. I broke it down, no capital at the beginning of the sentence, right? And so on, right? So it's quite fun to read these kind of things, and there are spaces, gaps in between the paragraphs, so it's quite cool to read that. So now I will provide you with 5 different content creation templates, examples into which you can insert your text, and you can check them down below, right? There are 2 examples of beta lead generation posts. Okay, this is a really cool example if you're just starting out. If you write through these 2 examples, you're gonna get so many people messaging you to talk with you, okay? So I'm gonna show you those examples right now. Then I'm going to share with you a personal experience post for lead generation and client attraction, promotional offer post, speaking your offer directly out to people, and value-driven educational post, right, that also has got call to action at the end, and even some short form 2-step lead generation post. We're not going to focus on these guys too much today here, but they're fairly simple to do, and I teach them in a lot of my other contents that I created already before. So we will want to practice writing through these formats and achieve consistency with publishing them on your social media channels, right? What I will want you to do, for example, if you have this kind of template and framework, you will need to spit out a content piece in the future in 10 minutes or less, or 10 to 15 or 20 minutes or less. You should be able to sit down, write a content piece, bang, it's published on Instagram or Facebook, and it's clear, sharp, to the point, and it's just like a burst of impulse energy that gets out of you, and it's already there in the social world, and people are consuming it, and they will be reaching out to you, right? So that's the mindset that we want to achieve, right? Now, this is achieve with creating our content pieces, right? That we put something quickly out and that we send it out and it already works for us, right? And it's on point, energetically aligned. I'm gonna talk more about it later, right? So that's the example number 1 of the beta lead generation post, and I will not explain you each of these 5 right now in depth, so I don't waste our time, but let me give you an example or 2 so you at least know how to use these guys, right? So for example, introduction, right? For this beta beta means that you are taking on beta, fresh new clients because you have a new coaching program course that you want to get feedback on, right? And you will be still paid from these beta people, just you're gonna give them like a little bit of a discount or whatever, right? Are you looking to lose weight and have not been able to stay consistent with the right nutrition plan and exercising? I am looking for a beta client who I will help become fit and energetically empowered. Message me for more info. You see what I did here? I opened up with some hook, intro, message, topic, statement, question, and then I told them I am looking, so that's already a call to action kind of as well at the beginning of the post, so people can quickly know what they will expect from this content piece, and they can already take action right now or while they're reading this content piece. I'm looking for a few beta clients, right? Message me for more info. When I started doing this for each of my new courses, new programs, bunch of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12 people were reaching out to me just like that, right? And then I DM'd with them and scheduled calls, and I enrolled clients for 2K, for 1,500, for 500, beta client, whatever those numbers were, right? the plot now, you will now need to open up on all of this idea and why you are looking for people who you're gonna help and how you're gonna help them and how it all works, right? In the plot, you basically can say, I struggled with this, right? Here we're talking about weight loss, and I discovered this solution and now I am fit, right? That's an example, right? And I'm looking for a few beta clients for my newest version of my course who I'm going to take through this, my 3-step weight loss process that I have learned and worked for me. And I will help you become consistent with healthy nutrition, daily exercising, so it all becomes part of your new lifestyle. I am not a weight loss expert, but I was able to make this up, and it kind of makes sense, right? And you could even say this beta client work with me is not free, but I won't charge you full price just so you can avoid attracting those people who don't have money, right? Still, but anyway, sometimes you mention this, sometimes you don't. You just need to be playful with your variety of content pieces. If you resonate with this post, just message me and we will talk. I'll let you know more about it, and you can ask me any questions. So you can put these words of mine here as well in the text, right? So that's example number 1, right? Down here is an example number 2, is just a little different version of beta lead generation post. So I'm not gonna actually look into it. It's very similar, it's just a little bit different kind of format. And then down here further, we have a personal experience post where you open up, right? And you share the benefit of what you were able to achieve. And if you say to people, I would love to help you achieve the same, message me. You talk about your life personal experience story about this. You have a call to action. You mention your program, your course, and you ask people to message you again or so. Then we have, so that one was more like a personal story, personal experience post with call to action. Now we have a promotional offer post where you tell people, here is how it will look like and what will happen to you when you sign up to work with me so you can lose weight and whatever, right? I do run this type of program where you can achieve this outcome. Explain on the deliverables of your program, how it all works, what they get within this container. Right? Are you ready to do this with me? Schedule a game plan call with, or message me so we can organize a call together by clicking this link below, or go to my bio, click the link, or DM me and we're gonna schedule a call, right? So you see, you need to become playful with creating these content pieces, and it's always gonna be just a bit touch different. You're gonna try different things and then see what works best for you. Educational post, for example, if you record a YouTube video, or it could be an article, or it could be an email, or it could be Instagram post with caption, right? In this post, or here I'm gonna share with, or in this video I'm gonna share with you what exactly you need to achieve. You need to achieve this outcome, right? Weight loss, for example, lose weight. And then you teach them, show them how, right? They will be able to lose weight. You give them this insight to the solution, and you conclude with call to action, right? And again, you talk a little bit about your program, your offer, or whatever you want them. Tell them what they should do next, right? And so on. So use this template, right? Down here is a 2-step lead generation post, which we can post on Facebook profile or on stories. Basically, you just post this one sentence to your Facebook or to your Instagram as a picture or image, or to your stories as a small question, and then people can DM you back. This is just so it creates conversations, right? And comments. What's your biggest challenge with achieving the major outcome? I'm happy to help, right? Or whatever. And then people are gonna comment, people are gonna DM back to you, and then you're gonna be able to book calls with them. I will not teach you this one here right now and give you examples too much. I just wanted to mention it so you know that it exists. And I do teach how to create all of these guys even more in depth in the mini course of content creation that you can get access down below right now. I'm gonna share with you how you can get access to my full mini blown course of content creation, content management, and so on. So What I need you to do now is that you create your first content piece in this way. Pick any of the templates up above that I gave you and write your first content piece, and be conversational, be value driven, be educational as well, and put call to action at the end. And then in few days you're gonna see if people are chatting with commenting down below, or they're DMing you and so on, and you're gonna keep repeating this, right? Publish it on your IG with an image, publish it as a text on your Facebook profile page or Facebook group if you have one, send it out to your email list, write an article on it, record a YouTube video, or go live, right, on that topic framework that you chose to create a content pieces on. People will see it, and maybe, a few of them will also message you, right? If not with the first content piece, then with the second one, third one, or fifth one, or whatever, right? I had clients who posted one content piece, and basically in the first content piece, the people already reached out to them, right? Or for some of them, it started working on the second, third, fourth try of creating content pieces, right? Now, I do have some quick suggestions here for you. I want you to learn how to write your daily content pieces fast, in 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Don't overcomplicate things. Get energetically aligned, write it out, and polish it, and then just publish it, okay? You need to learn how to produce content pieces quick, fast, and you don't overwhelm, and they will not be perfect, but they need to still be on point, right? They need to still be valuable, right? Because if you're gonna get stuck and overthink this content creation, you will never become consistent, and you will never fail forward through practicing and then achieve perfection sooner or later, right? Keep writing these client attraction content pieces every day. Poking your audience consistently is important, right? Imagine that. You poke them with your content pieces, and today this person is gonna see it, tomorrow the next one, and this one's gonna message you today, and tomorrow another one is gonna message you, and so on, right? But if you stop poking your audience, they will not be messaging you, right? So you should always poke people with your content pieces, and here and there one person will be DMing you, replying, commenting, engaging, chatting with you, and this is gonna start working with you. Keep only this in your mind. Always keep delivering value to people, and keep asking them to reach out to you so you help them. Keep promoting and telling people how it is to work with you. They need to know this, otherwise it's gonna be too large gap in between. They will never reach out because they don't know what's on the other side, right? But if you tell them what they can expect, right, it's gonna start working for you. I see too many online coaches not writing in depth enough, right? They don't open up enough, they are not clear enough, and they don't ask people for a sale. They don't ask people to reach out to them or telling them what to do next. Okay, and this here is me. Was visiting Hungary here in Europe at that time, and next to the lake I was writing my content pieces, and I even wrote an ebook at that time, and these kind of things, right? So just that you know the type of a lifestyle that you can have as a full-time online coach. Conclusion and the next steps. First of all, how did you like this lesson, right? If you liked it, let me know somehow. Okay, or take the next steps that I'm gonna provide you with in exchange for this value, no problem, just playing around here. Write your first content piece now and become consistent with writing. Consistent publishing is the key here, okay? If you need help with writing your first client attraction content piece, you can claim an initial $69 coaching and copywriting session with me personally. Click here. But even better, you can get this same coaching session. By the way, usually it's $250, right? But the initial one of them I'm giving you for $69, or I'm gonna give you one for $19. You can get this copywriting or one-on-one session with me just like this, 45 minutes on Zoom or so. I'm gonna work with you on whatever we need to work on, right? I'm gonna maybe even check your first content piece that you created, right? For $19. You can get it for $19 if you purchase a mini content creation and content management and content scheduling course, right, that I am giving you as a special offer down below. So with that said, I'm giving you two options. Just get one-on-one session here for $69, which you click here, get it from PDF. or check this special offer down below so you can get access to a mini course. Let me actually tell you about it, right? So I do have a special offer. It's a one-time 91% discount to a few of my courses, and the first one is gonna teach you the full picture of content creation, how to write numbers of full spectrum of your content topics out, like the 20 to 50 most leverage value driven content topics right out of your course, your curriculum, that you should be publishing on YouTube, whatever, right? I'm gonna show you how to come up with all of your content topics, right? And I am gonna show you in that course how to master these 5 lead generation content pieces, creation of these content pieces that I showed you up above, more in depth. I'm gonna give you more examples. I'm gonna show you step by step how to create them, write them, how to create YouTube videos, how to create reels, stories. I'm gonna give you specific examples. All of that stuff you can study with accessing this mini course that you can get down below. And I'm gonna give you hundreds of content topics templates as well, so it's easier for you to pick from them and create your content pieces. And I'm gonna give you content management system that I use to store all of my content pieces, schedule them by the date, pre-create them, and schedule, manage all of these content pieces from my YouTube videos, articles, emails that go out, and all this kind of stuff. I'm gonna give you this content management system as well. You can get this course right down below by clicking on this button. You're gonna land on a special offer page, and you can purchase this mini course, and you can add to that package a $19 coaching and copywriting session as well. Do this right now, okay? And if you process this order, which is not expensive to do, then after accessing it, you will also be offered to get a few more mini courses that come in a bundle with this course, right? That you will purchase at first. I'm gonna give you access to my how to create a high value signature coaching program course, for which your coaching program, you charge $2,000 plus for your new coaching clients. I'm gonna show you how to create a course, design a high value coaching offer. I'm gonna give you a bonus of how to get clients on demand through manual networking. And I'm also gonna give you an offer to access another course that teaches you how to do DMs and sales calls to enroll high-paying clients. I don't want to overcomplicate this here right now. All you need to do is click this button down below. You're gonna land on the page and follow the instructions, and you can get access to all of this cool stuff from me and this one-on-one coaching session. Please do that. It's only $19, or if you don't want to buy this course, just click this button up above here, get it for $69, so you can speak with me. Usually my sessions are $250 or less or more if you purchase a bigger package later on from me, but for $69 you can speak with me, and I'm gonna give you quite an awesome feedback, right? That's just my gift to you. Click here down this button down below, go through those steps and take action. I would love to see you on the other side and even chatting with me. That's just my gift, special gift to you, so I can give you some help. I would love to meet you, okay? This was Primoz Lazar. Thank you so much for attending this, accessing this PDF and studying it. Write your first content piece right now, and another few, so people start reaching out to you. If you have any questions, let me know. Message me in the DMs or on YouTube in the comments, or email me, right? That is my email as well, or schedule a call with me so we can speak, okay? I enjoyed this presentation very much, and hopefully I see you on the other side. Have a great one. Bye bye.